Chef Smith's in the kitchen with the carving knife.
Was it pillar cut? Was it pillar?
Mrs. Downey's in the lobby with a selective door policy.
Watch out. Birchill's.
Mr. Birchill's in the line of fire.
No, find out.
And Miss Cook's in the corridor with a conflict.
It's not on the huge. Don't see you doing all this.
Hotel reveals all. A new series beginning tomorrow at 9:30 on BBC One.
Stay the night.
The late weather chain for BBC Two now with John Ketley.
Hello again. Well, it was a pretty stormy Sunday over southern parts of Europe. If we look at the thunderstorm chart during the day, we can see a mass of them there off Portugal. Further thunderstorms developing through the day across the southern part of Italy, especially into Sicily. And then latterly, through the last part of the afternoon into the evening, we've seen more storms breaking through, approaching Cyprus. Now, some of the wettest weather of all occurred on the western side of Iberia. In fact, at Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, here 88 millimetres of rain fell in 18 hours. That was up until the middle of the day on Sunday, virtually the average rainfall for the entire month. Now, since then, the rainfall's moved and developed further to the east across central parts of Iberia. And in fact, at Seville, down in the south, just about the average rainfall in just 12 hours. That was up until 6 o'clock in the evening. Also, for holidaymakers trekking across there to the Canary Islands, it's hardly been plain sailing. Been pretty windy again in Tenerife south. And here there was 21 millimetres of rain this weekend. The November average being 51, so it's not unusual to see some heavy downpours, but even so, no less pleasant for all that. Now, during the next couple of days, we'll see the stormy weather, the heavy downpours of rain developing further to the north and east across Spain. Elsewhere across in Europe during Monday and Tuesday, pretty chilly in the eastern part. Across into Moscow, temperatures staying below freezing. But at Athens, 15 degrees up to 17 degrees by Tuesday, with a good deal of fine weather coming up, probably missing most of the storms there. In Oslo, in the north up through Scandinavia, well, temperatures barely above freezing, but there should be some dry, bright weather about. Well, tonight it's drizzly, and we're going to find more thick cloud outbreaks and drizzly rain across these more northern parts of the country up into southwestern Scotland, whereas in the south, the mist and fog, again a major problem, but I think developing more widely up on the higher ground as time goes by, because the winds, especially in the south, should begin to pick up a little bit. It's in the southeastern corner, though, where we will see the lowest temperature tonight. Touch of frost here and there, but progressively milder, perhaps about 9 degrees the minimum temperature through Northern Ireland and northwestern parts of England. Well, here are the wind arrows. You can see how we're going to see much more of a breeze coming in from the east or through the southeast during Monday. Quite strong at times, actually, and a chilly feel to that wind as well as it comes off the near continent. So afternoon temperatures on Monday, around about 11 degrees. That's just 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Obviously not too bad on the face of it, about the average for the time of year, but that wind chill certainly taking an effect. But we are going to see a big change in the weather as we go through this week. We're going to find low pressure moving up from the south and some very welcome rain to come as well. But it will be a grey and misty start in many parts on Monday morning. This drizzly rain up in the northwest, becoming more confined, I fancy, to western and northern parts of Scotland later in the day, with a good deal of fine and sunny weather pushing up through Wales, the Midlands, southern England, and parts of northern England as well during the afternoon. Here comes that change then for Tuesday, this new area of low pressure, quite a deep area of low pressure developing too, wind and rain sweeping northwards, and then very unsettled for the rest of the week as we see weather systems coming in from the Atlantic Ocean. So bands of rain interspersed by blustery showers, but some sunshine nonetheless. So a big change after this rather benign period, plenty of rain to come during the coming week. Good night.
Welcome to BBC Learning Zone throughout the night on BBC Two. Plenty in store with BBC Learning Zone in a moment. Our IT strand, followed at 4 by languages, focusing tonight on the introduction of German, then at 5, business and training, taking us up to 6 with the Open University. This morning on BBC Learning Zone, FETV has a series of programmes for those of you who are interested in information technology. Coming up shortly is a fascinating look at the world of a multimedia designer. But first up is a trio of programmes from the series Computing for the Less Terrified. So you can come out